This video will save, or typically adds, about 5 years to 7 years on your roof's lifetime before a leak. Now, I'm sitting in my driveway. There's a few exterior noises, so you may hear some dogs and some kids and stuff like that, but I think this is very important for you to see. So as your roof ages, and we've done some repairs on your roof before, so as your roof ages, our job is to repair and maintain it as long as possible. Now, we've talked about a lot of things in the past. We've talked about ventilation, we've talked about granulars, we talked about the way that it looks, the way that it performs, to make sure that your roof is in decent condition or good working condition, as long as we can keep it there. Now, let me show you something that this is almost like a last minute kind of a panic leak, and I would say close to 70% of the roof leaks that we see are caused by these things, and this is called a pipe boot. Now, on every house, there are penetrations. Penetrations means that your plumbing system has to breathe and balance out pressure, and the way that it does that is we send pipes through the roof. Now, how we keep those from leaking is from a pipe boot. Okay, so typically it's kind of a metal flange that goes around, and the shingles go on top of this and go all the way around it. What you'll actually do is you'll see the shingles and the roof go here, and this is wood. This is the elements. These are the elements. Water comes out and then runs around and down the roof onto the shingles, and it's just a beautiful orchestra here. But here's what happens. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that this material right here, this is rubber. Now, the rubber, you have rubber material, you've got metal, and then you've got an asphalt shingle. The asphalt shingle and the metal outlast in its lifespan the rubber. So what happens is when people get their roofs replaced, or when people have roofs in the house, they think that you've got 20 years of life, at least 20 years of life through the whole thing. That's false. You've got 20 years on the shingle, maybe 20 years on the metal, but this rubber, it degrades, and it degrades quickly because the UV rays and the sun and the heat, and this is just more susceptible to damage. So what we see in roofs that are older than 10 years, we see that people take proactive approaches to change this unit out. You could take it off and you could put it back on, put new shingles around it, and get another 5 to 7 years of life. If you don't change these, what happens is this degrades, you get a leak, I show up and say, you need a new pipe boot, probably all, average 4, and then we change them out. But what we've done is we haven't prevented a leak at that point. So what I'm going to encourage you to do to get more time out of your roof is to book an appointment with me. I'm going to inspect these pipe boots to make sure that you're in good shape. If you're not, it's okay. Very, very simple repair to get the most life out of your asphalt shingle and to keep you and your home and everything inside from leaking.